Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for my dearest Scorpios. Scorpio, we're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Scorpios, please. All right, the King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. They're showing up as the Three of Pentacles, so this is someone really compatible with you. It may be somebody you work with or somebody that, is around you in some capacity. They're viewing you as the Eight of Wands. I'm hearing they only have eyes for you, Scorpio. You're everything they want. And we see the Eight of Pentacles. So I love this Eight of Pentacles because it's like two people who are so comfortable with each other. Two people who don't mind staying in or going out, but they really enjoy the sweet comforts of life. Okay, I get Taurus energy, maybe a Taurus Gemini cusper here. But I love this Eight of Pentacles because this is telling me this is going to be steady. This is going to be stable. This is going to be a really grounding relationship. And we see the Ten of Swords. So this may be somebody who's experienced a lot of loss or heartbreak in their life. I mean, it could be a divorce, but it could be, a loss of a parent at a young age or recently, or a friend or, or a family member. But the King of Swords, this is somebody who's honest. This is someone who's direct. This is someone who you'll always know what they're thinking. I feel like they're quite upbeat despite what they've been through. I think they have clarity and I want to say optimism. Clarity and optimism despite everything they've been through. All right, Death card energy in reverse. Okay, so your person may be a little bit hesitant to transform this connection with you, Scorpio, because, you might be friends, or you might be coworkers, or you might be neighbors. There may be something here that makes them feel like a little bit nervous, not anything about you, because the attraction is there. And again, they only have eyes for you. You're the only one that they want. But I feel like there's a part of them, Scorpio, that's like scared to lose you if things go to the next level. And we see Hierophant energy in reverse, okay? Taurus energy. So I was picking up on that Taurus Gemini type energy coming through, but Taurus and Scorpio coming through the same axis. So when I get the same axis coming through, it's a strong indication of soulmate energy. But I also feel like this person, maybe they've got a north node in one of those signs. I do actually feel like this person is quite balanced, okay? And despite what they've been through, I feel like this person's going to give you a feeling of safety, Scorpio, because they've been through a lot, but they're also someone who offers that strength and that grounding here. The Hierophant card indicates you might be very different from each other. You might have very different backgrounds, different race, religions, traditions, that sort of thing. And how you're going to be feeling the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You know what I'm feeling about this? I feel like you're going to be patient. You're going to look before you leap type energy. But I also feel like you're going to recognize this is a very different type of relationship. This is different than who you've been dealing with. And it feels like in a positive way. It feels like it's much more grounding, much less chaotic. All right. Now let's go ahead and see. And again, strong intellectual connection, strong compatibility. And you might be friends first, or you just get that real strong friendship vibe, which to me is one of the healthiest and best components of a romantic relationship. All right, so we have Aquarius. So they could be an Aquarius. With a highly developed intellect, this sign is the pioneer of ideas. They're engaging communicators. Again, this person has that air energy, Scorpio. So they're going to be fun to talk to. This is someone where, I think you'll be able to have comfortable silences with them. But I also think this is somebody who's going to be asking you questions. They're anything but dull. They think outside of the box. Think deep conversations. You'll be able to bounce ideas and feelings off of this person. Now we see Mama's Boy, and my readings are not meant to be gender specific, although some of the cards that I used are. But regardless, this person has a close-knit relationship with their mother, whether she's alive or crossed over, or they may have been raised by a single mother. And for some of you, this person may have a son from a previous connection. All right, and we have retired. So again, it doesn't necessarily mean this person is 65 plus, right? Although maybe for some of you, you know who you deal with, you know your age group. But this person is enjoying their personal time. They have more flexibility and they could be slightly older. Okay, so they have flexibility in their schedule. They enjoy and they prioritize their personal time, although stability and work are important to them. They have maybe a more flexible schedule, so maybe they're an entrepreneur. And we see they have strong water in their chart. All right, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Now, the Three of Pentacles tells me you and this person are very compatible, Scorpio. And, of course, they could be around you in some capacity. I'm seeing 1111 as I'm doing this reading. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this person. All right, they may be bald or buzzed, or maybe they were at some point in time. Some of you, too, this could indicate a military background. It's love at first sight. I think this person it's gonna be love at first sight for this person. But I'm also seeing with this love at first sight energy that, they're gonna know. Scorpio, they are gonna know. And I also feel you're gonna remember the very first time you laid eyes on this person. All right, whether it was good or bad. I mean, for a lot of you, it's good, but I just feel like you're going to remember the moment you meet this person. All right, and they could be Latin, or they could be of Latin descent, or there could be some sort of Latin connection. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What else do we need to know here? All right, initials could be X, M, F, S, G, or O. Okay, I'm getting Gomez for some of you, but that's not going to be for all of you. I mean, it's probably going to be for like one of you out there, but I definitely saw that come through. All right, sense of humor. This person's going to be funny. Okay, they're going to get your darker sense of humor, Scorpio, or your more nuanced jokes. And we see air sign, yeah, strong Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy coming through here. All right. What else do my Scorpios need to know about this person? This person's going to keep you laughing. They're going to keep you very intellectually stimulated. But I also do think that there's going to be passion and attraction. Although, Scorpio, this person might be more into you in the beginning, okay, than you are into them. Also, pay attention to 888s coming through. So a lot of abundance, ascension. But I don't think, though, when I said that, like, not for all of you is that the case. I mean, I do think a lot of you will be very attracted to this person. But the way this person thinks, the way they communicate, the way they make you laugh, that's going to be the kicker for you, right? All right, so we see they met you more than a year ago. They may own their own home, okay, or they have stability. They may have a triple syllable first, middle, or last name. All right, and they like to use their middle name, okay? Now, they're viewing you, 8 of Wands energy. This is somebody who's not going to ever want to let you go. Again, that love at first sight energy. But the 8 of Wands is telling me they know, Scorpio, they know the minute they meet you that they want you. Okay, 10 of Swords in reverse. You may have a very healing quality for this person. It's interesting that they're coming out as the 10 of Swords in reverse and they're and in the upright, and they're viewing you as the 10 of Swords in reverse. So again, you may have been through something very similar to them. And you two might really communicate that. Again, I just feel like you two are going to have deep communication and you're going to really share everything with each other. I'm feeling like I'm feeling a little overwhelmed because there's a lot of emotional depth here. I also think this person is going to feel like you're very healing for them, being around you. And the Page of Swords in reverse, This person's going to be checking you out way more than you realize, okay? How you're going to be feeling, Magician energy in reverse. See, again, I feel like my Scorpios, you're not going to be so sure at first. You're not going to be so sure that this person like checks all of your boxes. You're going to be hesitant to like communicate, to move things forward here. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of what this person has been through, or yeah, or I don't know, maybe you're just distracted, or maybe you feel like you're not where you need to be in order to have this type of relationship when you first meet them. But again, it almost feels like the more time you spend together, the deeper you fall in love, okay? So let's go ahead and see what else they really admire about you. All right, so yeah, God energy. Okay, Scorpio, don't let this go to your head, but they see you as benevolent and compassionate, and that you recognize the eternal force within yourself and others. I mean, this person feels like you're otherworldly. They feel like you're powerful. I don't feel like they have you on a major pedestal. All right, I'm gonna lie. Maybe they do have you on. I was lying. I think they do have you on a little bit of a pedestal here, because this person is just really taken by you, Scorpio. And they see you as the bully archetype that highlights your tendency to intimidate others. So you may intimidate other people, and especially intellectually, but not this person. All right, and helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. Yeah, and that you're not afraid to face your inner fears. Again, I feel like you're going to be sharing all of this with this person. So I feel like that's how you're going to really know who this person is, Scorpio, because like you share things with them that you don't with other people. And I feel like that's where this relationship really, really grows and deepens and gets you, right? This person knows like from the minute they meet you. And again, I'm not saying you're not going to be physically attracted to them. It just might be like a timing issue here. Or again, you're not as sure as they are. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles, again, I see you two enjoying the sweetness of life. I see there being stability, support. Spirit's telling you, you know what, Scorpio, you were born with that scorpionic intuition. You already know the answers you seek. Someone is secretly yearning for you. You might even know this. I mean, you might even know that this person already has feelings for you, or they have feelings before they let you know. And yep, there's the attraction you feel is mutual. So you both do really want this. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this connection for my Scorpios. What else do my Scorpios need to know about this connection, please? All right, we have magnetism. So there's just this gravitational pull towards one another. Okay, give this person a chance. Give this relationship a chance. I feel like my Scorpios, you're not going to want to give this a chance at first for some reason. I don't know why, but I feel like that changes, that shifts for you. This person is going to reach out. They're going to be the one that pursues you, and boom, there it is. There's sudden feelings that this is the one. Like my Scorpios are going to be like, oh my God, this person has been in front of me all this time. I don't know, why are my Scorpios denying it? But it's okay. Everything happens in divine timing, right? All right, let's see what else we need to know. All right, this week, so it may be happening very soon. As I say that, I turn around very soon. Some of you, this person is already around you, or they're going to be coming into your orbit within, the next week or so. All right, my lovely Scorpios, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.